getting the first pick.
Oh, get three, Pyro, get three with the
Wade Kid putting on a clinic. Whole team's down. Oh!
Experience tranquility.
Let's drop the beat.
Someone's at my door now.
Good evening, everyone, and as you can see, we've already got a rowdy bunch here at the BeatDrop. We are going to have an amazing night tonight. I'm Captain Jack, your host for the evening, joined by eventually Gizmo Charmander as he's running from class. He's been on his phone for like the last 15 minutes, but he'll actually join us in the conversation once he gets back to his place. No rush, dude. Don't be like running over pedestrians or something to try to get here. So, our team for this evening is one that has been making a lot of noise because we have some very known members from previous teams of previous seasons that are on this team, and it is Pantheon, starting out in Stage 1 with a 4-1 win-loss ratio, +8 map differential, but Stage 2 is not being so friendly. So we definitely will be seeing Pantheon in the playoffs, but we will see how things go for them. So we're going to go ahead and start things off with our introductions. So Jimbo, you're going to start us off. Give us your name, your position on the team, and your favorite character skin.
Hi, I'm Jimbo. I go by Jimbo mostly, though. I am the captain and GM for Pantheon, and I am a flex support player. My favorite skin in the entire game? I'm going to go with the All-Star Lucio skin. I can't remember if it's Pacific or Atlantic, but I really like that skin.
That's all right. Most of us can't remember which side of the oceans are on anyway, so it's understandable. All right, Amazing Asian.
Hi, I'm Mason Asian. I go by Mason. I'm current head coach for Pantheon. What was it? It was the Dallas. My favorite character skin would have to be the Dallas Fuel away skins, specifically for Sigma.
All right. Not familiar with that one, but I'm sure it's a good one. Biscuit, my child.
Yes, father. My name is Biscuit. Yes. My name is Biscuit. I'm the projectile DPS for this team, and I mainly pretty much only play Doomfist. But my favorite character skin would be Police Diva because of the little wee woo sirens whenever you boost. And it's real good.
Well, I never realized that projectile DPS meant throwing yourself at the enemy as well. So
you become the projectile, so it counts.
Yeah, I guess that counts. I would never think of Doomfist as a projectile, but I think you got me sold. So, Thani.
Hi, I'm Thani. I flex tank, I guess. I play a lot of different tanks. My favorite skin is probably the Black Cat Diva. That's just sexy.
Good choice.
That is a good skin. I do like that skin. Black.
Yeah, you do.
My IGN is I Need Friends. I go by Black. My favorite skin has to be High Roller for Wrecking Ball.
Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice skin.
Yeah.
All right, Lexi.
I guess you would call me a flex support for Pantheon. I kind of just do whatever. Any of the Halloween skins, cause I just like being spooky.
Ooh, me too.
Well, she scares a lot of people, so it works.
I am very scary.
All right, number 7.
Hi, my name's Dai. I'm a support player for Pantheon, and I think my favorite skin is the Winged Victory Mercy skin.
Ooh, that is indeed a good one as well. And Yoon is here in spirit, but will be interpreted because they don't feel like talking, and that's okay, and we accept that here. So
She's a very shy person.
We all love
there's
Yoon.
there's no problem with that. We love Yoon. So
But
Mason's
says-
gonna interpret for us.
Yoon's
She
our
says-
Yoon.
Hi, I'm Yoon. I play Hitscan DPS, and my favorite skin is the NYXL home version of Tracer.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. See, some people get those really specific skins for the teams, and unless you look at them all, it's really interesting to see what they are. So awesome! Glad to have everybody here. Well, I'd say everybody, but I guess we are missing a few people. Jimbo, who are we missing tonight?
We'd like to give a shout out to PogChamp, our main tank player who was unable to attend, and our off tank Shinigami who was also unable to attend.
All right. Well, they are definitely here with us in spirit. So let's go ahead and get started on the questions. I guess the first most important question to ask is, tell me a little bit about the history of the team. Where did Pantheon get started?
As some of the people listening will probably know, I was a flex support player on Bork last season before Bork disbanded. I originally decided I was going to step away, but then decided I wanted to play again. So I looked around. I couldn't find a team that fit me. So I was like, well, there's an open slot, so we'll make a team. And then slowly we accumulated all the players that you see that are with us today, and that's where we are.
All right. Well, I guess the one question that we'd ask then after is, of all the names you could pick, why Pantheon?
Thought it sounded cool.
Because we're God in the game. Because we're God in the game.
Yeah.
That's our reasoning. God in
Yeah.
the game. That's what we're doing.
Any particular Pantheon kind of inspire you, I guess, with that name, or just like
I was thinking mostly Greek or
okay.
Roman type stuff. It's kind of the same thing.
Gotcha.
Different names, same things.
My wife is like huge into like the Egyptian and Greek and various pantheons as part of her religion. So it's interesting to see that that's the history that it came from. So good to hear. Good to hear.
So what you're saying is that we have her support.
I mean, I do own a Pantheon church, and I have a child on the team now. So I
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to be unbiased here, but I guess I can't really be unbiased.
Thank you, Dad.
Now giving it over to the coach, and I guess Jimbo, you can chime in as well. As a coach, our job as coaches to make sure that people are doing their best and trying to give them what they need to improve over the season. So, as the coach, who do you feel is the most improved player in Season 5?
So, it's between two people.
That's
because honestly, I want to say it's going to be between Dae and Yoon. I feel like both Dae and Yoon have grown significantly, especially if you saw them in like some of the starting scrimmages. No, there wasn't a lot of confidence built, and not a lot of comfort level between the players, and they also had a fairly hard time trying to fit in because there was a lot of conflicting character pools coming into this season. So, I will say that Yoon especially came out on top whenever it came in to that hit scan role, because I'm not sure if you knew this, but we had an incident where our primary hit scan player decided to go up to Discord before the actual season started. So recruiting Yoon was really last second, and it was honestly impressive how she just came in. And Dae, whenever she came in with support, especially if you looked over about whenever we had our feature match, you'll see Dae was lining that chat among all the viewers, and that's because among all of our support players, she really focused on that positioning standard that she had set herself onto. So I will say Yoon and Dae both really made an improvement.
Gotcha.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'll shut up.
We get a little bit of everything out here on the Beat Drop. Everyone gets to get their shots in as well as.
This is how we show love.
Exactly. That's exactly how things go down here. So, Jimbo, do you have any others that you feel have been the most improved, or do you agree with Mason on that?
I agree with Mason. Plus, the other two that I had in mind were PogChamp and Shinigami, who aren't here, but both of them, like from day one to where we are now, have improved a lot from what I've seen. In particular with PogChamp and not insta charging every time, that breaking that habit took a little time. But yeah, those are the other two that come to mind for me, at least.
Awesome.
All right, welcome, Gizmo. Nice to
Yes,
have you
I am
here.
Alive. Wow. Sorry, traffic at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it be like that. It do be like that. So, actually, good timing because you have the next question. So go for it.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna have to word this correctly for you guys. So, for the coaches, I wanted you to think of how you've grown as a coach this season and how the team has grown. And for the players, how have you grown as a player and the team has grown? And we'll start right at the top with Yojimbo.
Put right on the spot, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
You're the GM.
You
You're
got
on
the
spot.
one. You're the GM. You got the you got the hot seat, man. You got the hottest seat in the arena. So.
I want to say the biggest area of growth for me that and I'm still working on it, is always going to be calming and alt tracking. And it's still a work in progress, but I feel like it's the area I've improved the most this season.
All right, and how has the team improved this
season?
The
team.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a two-parter.
A two-parter, all right. Comms are probably also kind of factoring into that, but overall, just our synergy as a group has gotten better as the season has gone.
Awesome. All right, Mason.
So, as a coach, I was the previous head coach for Bork. But I had to leave before the season had started, and I always felt really bad for it. And there was a lot of things I could have worked on. So whenever I joined Pantheon, I really try to work on myself, and I've improved a lot on actually dedicating a lot of time towards this team. On like it was just many more like hours to work around and to work with. And with this, I was able to actually make some times where I could come in and help everyone improve more. And then as for the team, I feel like the team's really grown from since day one, where it's just a lot of people who didn't know each other, really didn't want to really communicate. I feel like they've really grown in terms of their communication skills and really understanding what like their teammates going to do next. Really well at predicting what the next move is going to be.
Yeah, I think that's probably something really nice to see as a coach, just watching the cohesion just form throughout the season. And it definitely makes you feel like you've been doing the right thing, and especially if you're a macro coach. Okay, so Biscuit, what about you?
Well, as a player, I definitely, as the other two have said so far, I've grown a lot in my communication. Because before I would rarely calm unless I felt like it was absolutely necessary, but now I feel like I've stepped up more as closer to an IGL role. And what I think I've improved the most at, though, is flexibility, because if you couldn't tell from my introduction, I play pretty much only Doomfist. But since joining the team, I've picked up and heavily improved on a lot of other heroes, including Reaper, Junkrat, Genji, Pharah, and some others. And as a team, we've really improved on our communication since scrim number 1, where it was either chaos or just nothing was said. But now it actually feels like we're in a team and doing things together.
Awesome. What about you, Fanny?
As a player, probably haven't really improved. But as a team, communication has gone up a lot over the last.
I'd have to disagree with you there. See, I will make sure he's not humble. I believe that Fanny, I believe Fanny has improved a lot, especially in his shyness. Whenever he first came in, he was really kind of shy and really hesitant on a lot of his calls. But I believe now he's not as near as hesitant now, seeing how he's one of the biggest impact on our comms now.
Awesome. Don't you just love that the coach doesn't let you be all quiet and shy? He's like, no, he's changed. I got proof.
He's an exception.
I got the receipts.
And I mean, on top of that, if you look at Fanny's whole name, being part of Pantheon and having the Grim Reaper, come on, you got to have some good moves there. So,
for sure. All right, Black. What about you?
Personally, I think I understand the DPS role just in general a lot better personally. As a team, like my friend said before, we've gotten a lot more comfortable around each other. Our comms have gotten a lot better. Our team chemistry overall is better.
Awesome. Lexi?
Just in my role in particular, I would say cooldown management has gotten a lot better for me. And then as a team, I think our mental game has gotten stronger. We don't get as discouraged as we used to. So
yeah, sometimes you can be your worst enemy, and when you start to not psych yourself out, games that were kind of close become games that were very easy, and games that were kind of a reach become one that you don't feel like it was a reach, but you definitely felt like you fought for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Dai?
I think as a player, I've probably improved I think I've improved on a lot of things under coaching. I think probably alt tracking, communication in general, and then positioning. But I think definitely as a team, I'd have to repeat what everyone else said. Just our communication and our synergy has gotten so much better.
Awesome. And now our Yoon translator, please.
As a player, I grew with my mechanical skill and confidence as the season went on. As a team, we grew with comms and teamwork.
Awesome. That's great. And I think especially in the Harmony tier, that's one of the biggest things I feel to work on. You can get down those really micro abilities and plays if you really want to, which we see a lot of in the Discord and Transcendence tiers, but really a lot of the big things we see in Harmony is all about working on that communication. So to see that you all have been taking advantage of that and truly working on that this season is definitely a testament to how far Pantheon has gone. So
it's all about the harmony within your team.
There we go.
Can we go ahead and get him banned?
No, that's at the end of the game, or that's at the end of the night.
All right, make it faster. Can I just Venmo you?
All right.
Black goes first.
So,
Amazing. I'll go to Texas so you can kick me.
all right. So our last serious question before we get to the fun game is, who is the most underrated player of the team? And we're going to go straight down the line once again, see what everyone's opinions are on it. Starting with you, Yojimbo.
I'm going to go with Dai. I feel she does a very good job, stays in position, and it's just a calming force when she's in the game.
All right. Mason?
So here I'd actually like to say Shinny. I don't think that Shinny gets enough credit for what he really does. Shinny is a very big connector for the team. He's a very positive player, honestly. He's pretty quiet, but whenever he speaks, he really gets the morale up. He's always a happy person, and he's a really big for our morale drive. And he's also pretty present in his comms. He's just not like it's not really broadcasted on stream. So I will 100% support Shinny as being the most underrated.
Awesome. Biscuit?
All right, so I really don't want to sound very conceited, but I do think the most underrated player here would be me.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's always
hear me
one
out.
of
The disappointed dad listening now.
Hear me out. Hear me out on my reasoning. Everybody has said how good our supports are. They realize our supports are really good. Everybody has said, oh, our tanks are also really good, right? And as far as deep, they haven't really said much about our DPS other than Yoon, but Yoon's cracked. So it's my
Nobody
reasoning comes down to
recognizes
either
this beauty.
me or. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so in game, like, I like to think, anyways, in game, I have a really big presence and force the attention off of the rest of my team with how I play. I like to play really aggressive and grab the enemy's attention and force them to deal with me. Otherwise, they will get picked.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel, anyways, this is just how I feel. I like to really open up opportunities for my team.
Okay, I can give him that. I can give him that.
No, I
Okay.
can give
That's fair. I mean, that is a DPS job, though.
Biscuit's gonna be my number two
Especially the
choice, to be honest. So
All right, Fanny?
I just like picking.
Yeah, it's between Shin and Dai for me. I think they both do some really good plays during the game and don't always get recognition. Dai especially because she's quiet, I think. But yeah, she pops off a lot during the games.
Dai actually gets pretty sassy.
Yeah, I don't know what you
Bro,
mean.
you should have heard her.
Back to mercy, right?
All right, Black, what about you?
Most underrated. I'm gonna say Pog because I remember in early stream someone saying I'm gonna doubt a team if it has Pog on it, and I feel like he's really grown as a player. We've really worked with him about his discipline and a lot of stuff like that, and he's improved significantly, and I think he's really solid. Blocks a lot of shatters. Just a really good Reinhardt.
Awesome. Lexi?
So my first pick here is Mason because we wouldn't have anything to bond over if we didn't pick on Mason.
Good point, Lexi.
Wow.
And my second one has to be Black because like this man's hero pool, like he'll just pull out random stuff and it works. So
It's the
my
ghetto
second one
version of
definitely has
Fleta.
to have Black.
Ghetto. I like that. I'm gonna change my IG into that.
From I Need Friends.
Ghetto Fleta.
God.
Oh,
Okay, Daye?
I think honestly, Danny's kind of underrated because he plays a really solid tank, and I feel like Pog just kind of is very boisterous and kind of overshadows him. But I do think Danny's pretty good with his calls and everything.
Awesome. Last but not least, Yoon.
Underrated is Shinny or Dai. Both do their jobs and don't get enough love.
Well,
The
other
chat.
than Biscuit, whom I have to have a conversation later about
Darn.
humility with, because that's what dads do. It
I
seems
would've
like
said
I had
Fisk
some,
if
I
he
had some
didn't say
solid
himself.
reasoning. behind
you
it, okay?
you did, and honestly, you're not the first one to do it on one of these. So.
No, we had a coach the other night that no matter what the question was, he'd just go, me.
Me. It's me. I did that. This is me. All right. So otherwise, it seems like the love was spread quite around. So this team realizing that although you do have those players with the big plays, even looking at those smaller plays, or even concentrating more on the fact that certain big players make even bigger plays on like team morale in the back line. I think that makes such a huge difference when it comes to communication. But now that we got all that sappy stuff out of the way, we get to have some fun. Our first game of the evening is going to be word association. So I am going to say a word. The word can come from anything Overwatch or Overwatch Tranquility related. And I will say the word, and the very first thing that comes to your mind, whether it be another word, it can be a phrase, it can be a memory, whatever it is, you'll just blurt it out when it's your turn. So the first word on the chopping block, starting with Jimbo, is diva.
Pink. That's what I think of when I think of diva, because of the pink mech.
All right. See, I don't use the OG skin, so I guess that wouldn't be the first thing that comes to mind, but that's fine.
Oh.
Mason?
I think of like a literal diva. I'm not kidding.
Fair enough.
I mean, she kind of sassy a little
she
bit
is
watching
a
the
diva,
cinematic.
She's a diva of the gaming world.
Yeah. Biscuit?
Well, it has nothing to do with Overwatch Trank, but I have a friend. Yeah, one of my friends, he plays off tank, and he is the most insane diva you've ever seen, especially for a plat.
Mm-hmm.
He will literally eat everything and say he couldn't do well enough that game. He will eat 3 grabs in a game and
All right, drop the name.
I want to shout out my boy Dak Gameboy. I was on a team with him in Overwatch Pretenders, and he is insane as an off-tank player, but he just doesn't play the game enough, so he doesn't rank up.
Well, we do have a couple hungry divas in Tranquility, so that's good. That is good to know. All right, Danny.
Remember when she could kill herself with her ult?
Oh yes.
No, actually I don't.
I remember there was one game I was on Temple and Anubis, and my Mei walled me off, and I'm like, Mei, put it down! Fuck.
That was on purpose, you realize.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's the original reason why Mei was known as the demon. They're all diva players.
Well, thank goodness that Diva did get the Junkrat touch there. Black.
Versatile.
Very nice. Lexi.
OTP, Baby Diva OP.
I mean,
immediately what I think of.
I mean, we do have some Diva players that seem to do a lot more as mini Diva than they do as actual Diva. I'm pretty sure there were a couple of games I casted that it's just like mini Diva just popping off here. It's like, why give her a mech? Just let her walk around.
I mean, everyone's been in a clip where Emon gets nanoed as Baby Diva and gets like a 4 kills.
Exactly. Just beautiful plays. Die?
I'd say cute.
Kawaii.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
All right, nothing wrong with that. And Yoon. Mason, our interpreter, he's still here?
Mason is not here.
Mason has left the building when we need them most.
Wow.
What?
Hang on, coach, everybody.
Really dropping the ball there.
Dropping the ball.
See, that is somehow diamond.
Almost actors, bitch. Okay.
The keyword is almost. All right.
All right.
All
so
right. She said Diva 1, bad guy 0, and then she also said Mason help.
Diva 1, bad guy 0.
I mean that is quite a good line. That is a good one.
Listen, I'd like to wholeheartedly blame my sweet mate. He wanted me to check his haircut real quick.
Oh, good timing.
Bro, doesn't got the face.
Well, you know, next time you just tell him to go look in a mirror because you're busy.
He doesn't trust himself.
He doesn't trust the mirror. Gotta have a second set of eyes.
Okay, hear me out.
All right. So the next word is a team of Zoomers that we all know, or I would like to say love, but that depends on who you are. Flashbacks.
Oh, fun. That was a very fun game.
If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's the match that we have playing while we're doing this. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't pull maps, but we really had a fun game. It was a very close game, so Yeah, I went with fun there.
All right.
Mason?
I'd like to say it was very educational. It really did. When we went up against flashbacks, it really flashbacks. It really did show like a lot of weaknesses that I found. And then I wish I would have started fixing it earlier, but I thought I could blow it off a little longer to work on something else. Yeah, and so after really going up against flashbacks and seeing what we could have improved on and what could be done different, it was something that they're probably gonna regret in playoffs.
Ooh.
Awesome.
The comeback
Loving
starts
that.
now.
All right, the Sun. Go for it.
So, flashbacks, I really respect them as a team, but we're coming for you.
All right.
Wow.
We will come for you.
So spicy.
Biscuit's hungry for some revenge.
I'm just hungry.
Yeah.
I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about.
All right, Fanny.
Flashbacks was the feature match, right? So
Yes.
didn't I C9 them on Iconwall?
Maybe. I mean, it's been a couple weeks, so
He's never gonna let that down.
Oh, it was a beautiful C9. They were all on high ground, and I was balling their back line and just moved that cart right across bridge.
Very nice. Very
well,
nice.
we'll definitely see that later on this evening. I think we just let me check right here the score. Yeah, we just finished map 1, which I think was Elios. So got a little bit to go till we get to that point.
All right, Black.
Nova, who hurt you?
I mean, have you seen some of Nova's plays? Well, obviously you experienced them firsthand.
Yeah,
but...
yeah, I have. I've seen a couple.
I was gonna say I didn't notice, but I think that he was killing everybody else. I guess then.
No, I just saw him in the kill feed and saw the highlights. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah, Nova is pretty dirty. Lexi.
Peel. Because I think I screamed a lot during that match, and the tanks just jumped back on top of me, so that was nice. That's immediately what I think of.
Pew, 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 pew.
I need help.
Go to bed.
Diane?
Say that one more time.
I don't know. I mean, I think we're just gonna crush them next time we meet.
Oh,
yeah, damn right we are.
First it was
It's all of the quiet ones.
First it was we're coming for you, and now it's we're gonna crush them. Oh man. Ooh.
Let's
All
make
right.
them cry.
And last but not least, Yoon.
Should I whip out like my attempt of trying to sound like Yoon? But I have no idea what she actually
Sure.
sounds like.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
No,
let's
you
not do
embarrass
that.
yourself already. You don't have to do that too.
Nobody can prove them wrong.
Oh boy.
I hate myself.
This isn't fair because you're supposed to be the one defending Yoon, and Yoon can't defend themselves because you're interpreting for them.
Seraph and Nova are amazing. Capital Stinky.
I mean,
could not
that's
agree
not
more.
wrong.
That's
That's not wrong. So I guess.
I mean, the statement itself isn't wrong, but how you said it hurt me in ways I didn't think it was possible.
Wow. She just goes, wow.
Oh boy. So let's try to scrub that from our memories here, folks. And I'm actually going to change.
Does anyone else have a headache?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I'm gonna change up this next one here. Because I've been seeing a lot in my comp games. I don't know if it's because the dive is back or whatever, but this is something that's been really annoying to me, and I wonder if it's really annoying to you all. Mercy Zen on the heels.
Don't ask me. I'm terrible at support. Don't ask me.
Yeah. Like, I like playing Zen, but yeah, I don't think that's, it's viable if you're like a really organized, but yeah, it's exploitable as heck.
All right, Mason.
So,
As a
with
coach.
all my heart, I am actually shit at support. Okay, my support is world trash. Okay,
What's the
So-
SR? Come on.
it's actually better than my DPS right now, but we're not gonna talk about it.
What do you expect? May is not meta
May's
anymore.
not meta, yeah.
Okay, but going on, Mercy Zen is interesting as a tank player, especially whenever you get into a higher SR that's closing in on Masters. You'll see a lot of that, like Zen and Mercy start coming up.
Really?
And yes, well, it's more of like Zen especially is starting to come back.
Okay.
And it's very interesting because as a tank, you'll be screaming one target, and then there's gonna be a Zen in the back line. Not your back line, of course.
Yep.
It'd
It'd be scary if they were in your back line.
Yeah, and it's pretty funny to watch, but it's really interesting to see, like, because the Zen meta, what it used to be was just stick it on pretty much your monkey, because he'd be normally taking the most damage and you'd get a lot of charge.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of changed to where the Zen needs to be more frontlining and more like spread out heals, especially with this Zenyatta and Mercy thing, where like it's almost meant to be where you're just having the Mercy pocket like the Genji or something to get that high value, and then the Zen's just leaving it on the monkey, and then you just kind of peel back a little bit, give it to someone else, and then you just kind of play passive until everyone's topped off and then re-dive. It's really interesting, but aggravating at the same time because it's not meant for a brawl. It's meant just for a speed engagement.
Interesting. So that's why I know why it keeps showing up in my platinum and gold games, because people see it once and then they don't understand how it works, and so then it becomes garbage. All right.
It's also because Zen's fun to play, so...
I'm just saying, anyone that is in plat and below, I'm just saying, we don't have a meta. Stop trying to run it, all right? I'm just saying. Unless you got a team that you're working with, then that's a different story. But if you're running in individually, don't run this meta, all right? It's a bad M word down where I'm from, okay?
Desperately trying.
Biscuit.
All right, so it's literally free low. If the enemy plays it, it is so easily exploitable that you just win team fights off of just one DPS going a flanker or a diver and just being able to delete the Zen.
Okay.
But the thing about that support line is that if your own DPS are really cracked, then it can destroy uncoordinated lobbies. But the second they swap to a counter, it's extremely exploitable.
Okay.
So it's really just about being able to play your cards right, I guess, would be a way to put it.
I think this is an endorsement by Bisk to have everybody play this against him so that he can just play Doom all the time.
Yes, please.
Oh, see, I figured that he was probably diving into the back line and getting right-clicked a million times by Zen, and that's why he wasn't very happy about
but I'm
it.
too fast. I don't know what to tell you. It's alive.
The balls, they just come at my face so fast. I don't understand.
Oh,
all right.
No, that's my job, not Zenyatta's.
Oh
no.
All right, Fanny.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty clueless at this game.
Fanny, you're literally
someone that is literally
player.
part of an Overwatch team for the last 6+ weeks. Absolutely clueless. No idea what's going on. All right. All right, Black.
You know the monkey laughing voice line?
Yes.
I just hear that.
I believe it's the monkey laughing.
Yeah, I just hear that. That's just all I hear.
Winston, go buzz and stomp.
I mean, I'm talking like for both teams here, because like Discord org with a monkey zap hurt a lot. And if there's a monkey on the enemy team and he's really good with his bubble usage, the Zen just dies or the Mercy's forced to pocket him all game.
That does make sense. Lexi.
I would say aim, because in that comp with the Zen playing, if your Zen does not have good aim, they are not bringing value. So you need heavy aim on Zen for that.
All right. Dae?
I think the sheer amount of damage that like Mercy Zen can do is a lot, but there's no healing there, so it's so exploitable.
Mm-hmm.
It's only gonna work if you're gonna run a shit ton of damage.
All right. And Yoon? Mason, I know that your flatmate's hair is amazing, but we kind of need you here, fam.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm debating on whether I want to use the voice or not.
Oh my goodness.
No, please don't.
Just stick with
Fine,
translators
fine,
do not
fine.
use the voice of their people.
Fine,
so
fine,
just
fine.
translate.
She basically just went blue beam me and we win, and then a heart.
Oh. I mean
that's fair.
I mean,
That's fair.
yeah, that does happen pretty often in your games, or so I've seen. So, makes sense. All right, next.
So we always like to do one of the casters. And this week or tonight, you guys get Booth.
Oh.
Who?
Oh boy.
God.
Why, are we having another one of these? Come on. Who? Don't you watch the podcast? It's
Yeah,
so
you might as well just throw me on there randomly just to see what they say.
Oh my gosh. So Jimbo, starting with you.
Okay. The thing that I remember most was like when me and Pog were doing 2v2s, and we were waiting out because there was a Widowmaker, and we were on Ryan Lucio, and Booth was like, "Move." That's the story I think of, because we were like, "Well, we're waiting this out for it to open up in the middle."
Yep, I remember that fondly. It was just like, okay, so we're gonna waste 75 seconds here as we wait for the point to unlock. All right, Mason.
Okay, so memory serves, isn't Booth the one that was kind of against Pantheon in the beginning?
I've been rewatching the VODs and I don't remember, but it could be.
No.
I think that was that Thug maybe.
I think that may have been Thug.
I mean, Thug only
Yeah.
has like one team he really cares about, so.
Yeah, I was
Flashbacks.
I had a really
Yeah,
good,
flashbacks.
like,
That's it.
setup. I had a really good setup. Okay, Booth is pretty cool.
All right.
I had a really good setup for Thug. I thought I go.
Sorry, we did Thug back at the beginning, so you don't get to get your shots in tonight, unfortunately.
Dang.
Biscuit.
Yes. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who Booth is that much. I'm not super familiar
You
with
should know who this person is because he's literally the one that organizes all the feature matches. Like he's
But
kind
I
of
don't-
important. I'm just saying.
And like 40% of the time, he's also the producer for said matches.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I don't interact with them that much.
Hashtag
No.
Heart Booth. Heart Booth, folks.
He's got one of the most soothing voices too, out of like the casters, right behind Captain Jack, of course.
I am
course,
not.
of course.
What? Who the heck told you I have a soothing voice?
I did.
I'm like
that
cracked
mic?
out of my mind during casting. I am far from the most soothing. You want a soothing voice? You do the freaking Beth Mallard combo we got going on in this match. That's some soothing voices right there.
God.
All right, Thanny.
Oh boy, after that whole speech there, yeah, this is my first time season in this whole tournament thing, so
Okay.
I don't know a lot of you guys. I caught the podcast a couple times, but that's about it.
Okay.
So I don't really have too many thoughts on that.
All right. Black.
Copy what Thany said, paste it, and change a couple words.
God.
All
not
right.
big
I don't think that works when you say it out loud, but I guess we'll go ahead and take that. Lexi.
Look at the gist.
So with Booth, I immediately think, oh, Illusion, because he used to play with Illusion the
Yeah.
season
Right.
before, so that's where I know him from versus like the
Awesome.
podcast.
Simp.
Jewish was on that team. Jewish was on that
Amazing.
team. How the fuck am I not supposed to
Mason,
know him?
you of all people.
And the truth comes out.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, Mason gave like 50 gifted to somebody. I'm not.
Oh, it was more than that.
The
Wait, no,
other
yeah, it was like,
200?
wasn't it 200 gifted?
Yeah,
Mason,
just
what can I
now.
say? I sent for Jewish, and Jewish was on that team. So
Yeah, but it's Jewish. I mean, who wouldn't sit for that man?
All right, Dia.
Die.
I got so lost.
Gizmo has dyslexia. It happens all the time.
All the time.
I know of Booth, and I knew of him before because my roommate is a Doorcast. And
Oh.
so he's actually the one who put me onto Tranquility.
Oh, that's cool.
But that's all I know of him.
Gotta love Door.
It's a small world after all. And
I use the door all the time. Booth is really cool, and he is the GM of Nocturnal. So he is a sweet guy. So he is a sweet guy, and I enjoy his casting a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
we got
shout
some
out to
love
our
for
friends.
Booth in here.
Ewan understands.
Yeah, a special shout out to our friends on Nocturnal. We scrim them frequently, and they're good. I know Rideco and Lady from Fork, as does Mason. So shout out to them.
Nice.
They're good people.
Yeah, I actually had forgotten about that part. That Booth had just taken over as GM of Nocturnal, so that's really cool. That's really cool. I know Booth is gonna make good with that team. All right, and last but not least, another one that you're gonna be looking at going into the playoffs, the Jetpack Cats.
Oh god.
Can we not talk about getting 4-0'd?
Yeah.
I mean, you can try, but I think you already mentioned it, so...
I can't count the 4, therefore it didn't happen.
Jimbo.
Shady, because I knew him before he was on Jetpack Cats, kind of. So, when I think of Jetpack Cats, I always think of Shady.
All right.
Amazing.
I also want to say Shady because I also knew both me and Jimbo know him from the same exact place.
And Yoon, don't forget Yoon too.
Yeah, like we all do fuel pugs, a lot, and Shady's like we knew everyone far before, like this. But if I had to pick a word besides Shady, I'd have to say confusing. They do some like really interesting tactics that if you're in game, it's kind of hard to keep track of where everyone is because they go for like these weird, like at times it'll be actually tactical, and then there's just times where it's just a complete meme and it's pretty funny, but then it's infuriating if you're in game.
All right.
Biscuit.
Oh, I love them as a team. I like their players, but Pantheon is better. That is all.
Ah, yes.
Danny?
My only experience with them was the last game, and yeah, they were a pretty tough team, but I think we can come through.
No, they weren't. We let them have that 4-0, by the way. We let them have that.
From the coach's mouth there, folks.
We're sandbagging. We're pulling it into my Excel.
Oh my goodness. Just a reminder, the sandbagging was supposed to happen like a couple weeks ago. I'm just saying. So. All right.
That's what the Beatles
We're
game was.
just throwing them off before playoffs, man.
Okay.
It's called pity.
Oh,
They
man.
hurt a lot.
Bro.
They hurt a lot, and I had a really bad game. Just that day, I was not having fun in Overwatch that day.
Oh.
I have those days.
See,
Yeah.
they assaulted him before the game, so he couldn't perform at par.
No, it started with comp that morning.
No.
Don't you no me?
Hey, Mason, we play by the rules, okay? I know.
Exactly. That doesn't mean they don't.
I have the talking stick, Mason.
He has the sunflower. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. All right, Lexi.
Well, I originally think like Garfield because the cat. It's just what pops into my head because I'm not a normal person.
It
And then
kinda does look
Say
like somebody
that.
that.
She did not just say that.
I mean,
Beautiful.
Mason. I
I
don't
mean,
think
hey.
you
Cowboy
are allowed to
pants
say
meant
those words,
jeans.
Mason.
I mean,
You thought cowboy pants meant jeans. I don't want to hear it.
what?
Mason, might I remind you of the Derudo incident?
That was
God.
You do
quality.
not
That
have a
was
right
quality.
to say no.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just like
Quality.
anxious to
That
see
one
their
hurt
game
me
this
different.
week.
Okay.
Flashbacks versus Jetpack Cats is gonna be
It's gonna be spicy.
it's gonna be fun to watch.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. All right, Dae.
I like their name, but other than that, no comment.
No, bring the smoke. Bring the smoke. Come on, AC 130. Let's go. Come on.
I'm gonna be interested to see the match also, but we'll see.
It just decides who we beat first and who we beat second in playoffs, man.
Ooh.
That's all it does.
All right. And Yoon.
So Yoon says Sensa Blade, Shady is cracked. I like all of them. Vela is sweet, good team. Can't wait to beat them 4-0 in playoffs. Won't drop a point. Also, Among Us is fun with them. Wait. This is the most important one. Also, Among Us with them is fun.
That is
Very
true.
true.
I
Very
do
true.
like playing Among Us with them. It's a lot of fun.
For
But
the
yeah,
most quiet person, she had the most to say. I love it.
exactly. I think the best part is the mention of the Sensa Blade, which just so you all know, if you missed event week, I am the king of Sensa Blades now. So I'm just saying.
This is true.
All right. So let's go ahead and head into our next game there, Gizmo.
All right, so the next game we have is Team Superlatives. Now, for those of you who don't know what a superlative is, just to give you an example.
My vocabulary is small.
Hey, you know what?
Okay.
Your
You
vocabulary
don't
is
need
small.
vo-
I've got dyslexia. Me and you combined, we rule the world.
There you go.
Hey, let's go.
So, just to give you an example, let's say who is the super on your team, as in who is the one with probably the biggest ego, is usually what I think when I think super. That's I think that's probably one of the best examples we can give, Jack. Honestly,
See, this
Yeah.
is bad.
See, who voted for themselves?
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I had a feeling that things were gonna start drifting in a certain direction there. But
Yep.
well, let's go ahead and start off with our first one. Who on your team is the biggest boomer? So not super great at social media, may have very minimum technology skills, you know, would rather read a book in paper than on a tablet, you know.
literally did not know what
I don't always
time
get
Boomer
for this
stuff.
one.
So Jimbo, start us off.
Well, I know everybody's gonna vote for me anyway, so I guess I'll just say myself. Yeah, we'll just stick with that.
I mean, Jimbo has a Twitter. I mean, you can't expect much more from us.
True.
Even I have a Twitter. I don't do much with it, but I
Yeah,
have
but Jimbo
one.
also has a Tumblr.
Oh,
No, I don't.
oh man. Oh,
You stopped
oh,
using
Jimbo.
it after you know.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
Jimbo has
What?
a Tumblr? I need
Oh,
this.
I was joking.
Yeah.
Don't ask this that we're talking about now.
I was about to say one of us. No. Oh, boy. I just let myself out.
Believe it or not,
Stand
I have a
in the ignorant
Tumblr.
corner.
I have a Tumblr, believe it or not.
Ooh, we
That
gotta
doesn't
find it.
surprise me, Mason.
All right, Mason.
Well, at first I was gonna say Fanny, and then I was like, nah, I was trying to bend some, you know, I was trying to cut some corners. It's Jimbo. I was really trying my best. I was like, okay, I gotta think of some logic to get Jimbo out of this. Yeah, I just drew blanks.
Hey, you know what? At least the coach tried to have your back there, Jimbo. But
I don't normally do that. I still regret. Actually, you know what? I regret nothing.
all right, Biscuit.
Like, I was thinking Jimbo, but just to spite him, I'm gonna say Fanny, just to spite him as well.
Oh my god. But what makes Fanny a boomer though?
He just gives it boomer energy, you know. Like, as far as I'm aware, social
really
media
does.
doesn't exist to him. Like
That's
when
facts.
I love you, Fanny. I really don't want to be mean, but you give off such a boomer energy whenever you talk. I love you, man, but
See, I would feel that
That's how it
boomers
is.
would zap the energy out of the room by giving off an energy, but that's just me, I suppose. All right, Fanny, do you have anything to say for yourself?
I was gonna say me actually. I have some pretty good dad jokes, and
Yes!
I don't have
Oh, yeah.
any
Yes!
social media.
Bring them.
Bring them. Last one I did was don't be a Negatron.
Why did you have to do that again?
I mean, honestly, Lexi, have you seen any of my casting? Like, if there isn't at least one dad joke in there, then it
Have
ain't
you
Captain
ever
casting.
watched a NPC stream?
See, what I do is I just look at the camera and see who's there, and if they look over 25, I just close the stream.
Aw. Hey,
I guess you'll never come up
hey,
to
boomer streamers need love too, okay? Don't be
Well,
that.
hold on. Do you watch them the Tapman or like Ninja?
No.
Okay, because I was about to say if you watch them, okay, well he's over 25, so I guess you like watching boomers then.
Well, that didn't work out for you, Gizmo. So, Black, who's the biggest boomer on your team?
Fanny probably. I agree with this. There's just the energy is there.
Okay.
It's just there. He's calm. He's very reserved, I guess. His comms are like not boomer at all though. They're hype.
Yeah,
I
they're
like 'em.
Zoomer.
All right.
Please
I mean, typically we just call reserved mature, but I mean, hey, tomato,
Huh?
tomato. What?
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 All right, Lexi, your turn.
Yeah, I'm going with Danny too because he's like my big brother. I just like
Aw.
whenever I need somebody to talk to about shit, it's Danny. So
Boomer in the best way. That's good. Good job, Lexi.
What are you doing, Steph?
Whoa! We will now be sending this to the Overwatch Tranquility OnlyFans because amazing. Thanks so much. All right.
Okay, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Dae.
See, everyone's gonna say Jumbo, but
I mean, everyone hasn't said Jimbo, which is the weird part.
I mean, everyone would think Jumbo just because he's like old, but you know he
Don't
knows how
pull
to
any
use
punches,
technology,
Dae.
and Danny's social media doesn't exist.
I mean,
Yeah, that's true. I have
Government
no
be tracking. I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't have social media either, but I'm 17, so.
I work in social media and I don't even use it. So.
See,
Oh.
Lexi, I'm the same with you right there. I work in it, and it's just like my social media. Don't even bother.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, see, you don't like something that you do all day. It's like a chef cooking all day and eating like microwave pizza when they get home. You know.
What's wrong with that?
I didn't say there was anything wrong with that. I just said that that's
Mason, the
very
resident
like you don't want to
Mason's-
spend your
Mason's
entire
offensive
life
a lot.
doing, doing stuff like that. You try to keep many times, and I guess we see this a lot with people that have done like YouTube or streaming and have burnt out after a while. Is when they try to make their job something that they like super love doing as a hobby, and then when it becomes a job, then they don't like doing it anymore because it's not enjoyable. Like they're just doing it for the content or for the paycheck or whatever. So I'm just saying, it's okay. It's okay. We
No, it
accept
isn't.
you for as you are. Quiet, Black. This is my show.
Okay.
All right.
Like that is not
Okay,
the
you
way
might-
to
you
make
might-
friends, man.
that is.
Dad gonna put his foot down.
Yikes. That's a yikes.
All right.
Yikes.
I don't know. I
Yoon.
don't like the way you hit that B.
Yoon. Save us.
All right, so Yoon wanted. She put all kinds of stuff. Well, she put something by Jimbo's name to really say Jimbo, and then she continued to 100%. He can be my grandpa. Oh wait, that's it.
Oh god.
What? I am so lost in what that means.
I almost exposed the DM. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
But yeah, he said Jimbo 100% that he could be her grandpa.
Okay.
Well, Jimbo Anna main, so Granny.
Yeah, makes sense,
Granny.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, super
Jimbo
granny.
Granny.
Hey,
Mama Jimbo.
hey, Granny, Grandpa, they give the best gifts. That's all that matters.
True. I get
Yeah,
500
Jimbo
bucks.
They
himself
also make
is
the
a
best
gift.
food.
That too.
Wow, okay, I'm right here, Lexi.
All right, Gizmo.
All right. Well, we want to know who are the parents or parent of the team.
Gizmo, stop eating your mic, please.
Oh, all right.
We already know.
Well, I'm probably gonna be putting this one as well, but I'm gonna go with Fanny just to get it out of the way first.
I mean, just saying, a majority of your team actually didn't pick you last round. I'm just saying.
True.
Just throwing that out
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be picked pretty good here, but
yeah, I think you got this one.
Just to get it out of the way.
Fuck? You, what the fuck did you just DM me? That's rude as all hell.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, to be fair, Yoon is always like secretly
Yoon is
mean.
actually toxic.
Yoon is a savage. Okay.
Hey, how could you say that about Queen Yoon? All right, none of
No,
that.
Oh, you think she's a queen, but then she DM'd
knock
you.
that off.
She has sent me your mom more times than I can count on my fingers. Every time she starts off with something serious, and I think like it's just something she just wants to vent, and then all of a sudden she just drops the "your mom," and I just get hit.
Oh my
god,
that's ridiculous. All right, Mason.
So one would have to be Jimbo, of course, and the other I'd actually have to say is Shammy, and Shammy is he's our
team manager.
Yeah, he's just our manager. He helps with us. He's the one that controls the social media of Pantheon and everything, and he is such like a mom. It's pretty funny. Yeah, he's like the you ever hear the joke of like when daddy ain't happy, nobody cares, and when mommy ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Yeah.
That would be Jimbo and Shammy, because Jimbo doesn't really care, and then there's Shammy.
Yeah. I mean, social media when you got a platform team like yourselves is kind of important. So I would say if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. That's for sure. All right.
Yeah,
Biscuit.
As parents, yeah, I'd have to agree with Mason. Jimbo's the dad. No one really cares about dad. And Shammy is a great mom. I'm sorry, Jimbo. It's just how it be. Okay,
I'm just saying.
I'm just
You
spitting
remember
straight
who's
facts
healing you
right
in
now.
that back line when you go into
That's
your
a
match. I'm
deep
just
one.
saying. When you're Doom and you're too deep and you need like a nano or something. I'm just saying.
Bro, I'm too fast. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like Doom either dies instantly or gets out with like 300 health. There's no in between.
That's yeah. I can.
That seems pretty
I can,
pretty on point.
Yeah.
All right, Danny.
So yeah, Jimbo's the dad because he goes off to work, finds us a scrim, and then gets everything set up for us, and then we're all good. Sham's the mom because he yells at us for using the wrong chat and stuff.
Which was very recent. That was very recent.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Black.
Yeah, Shammy's definitely mom energy. And Fanny and Jimbo are like co-dads, I guess. Fanny's more like in game, and then Jimbo's more like outside of scrims and games.
Gotcha.
Lexi.
Shammy is definitely our Discord mother, no matter what anybody says. And then Jimbo and Danny, yeah, y'all kind of share the dad role, I think.
Die.
I'm definitely that Jimbo is the dad and that Shammy is mom, but I also think Mason is like our stepmom, like our mean stepmom.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I really don't like that.
I'm gonna be real with you. Mason is more of the weird uncle than the stepmom.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
like how much of a
goodness.
lead-in this is from fucking Yoon's thing.
You have to interpret, not change in any way. Have to give us to it directly there,
Yeah.
Mason.
I don't want to.
Too bad. All right.
If he
what's
won't
Yoon
tell
saying?
us, I will.
You said you'd be the translator, so
Yeah, you gotta
accepted the
translate.
job.
Shammy and Jimbo are mom and dad. Mason is the annoying uncle.
Oh my!
And then she explicitly goes, "Say that part."
Say that part. Make sure that is part of it. Well, it seems like others on your team agree, Yoon, so that works out very well.
Keep in mind, she edited some of that. I'm selling her out.
You mean that it was worse in your favor before that, and she was trying to be nice, and so she took some away?
No.
I would imagine it was the other way.
I think she said like Fanny and Jimbo at first,
Okay.
and then she forgot about Shammy.
Yeah, that makes sense. We don't think about the big team that's kind of working behind us as well, not just necessarily in the match in our actual team, but like when you have like the social media managers, and for y'all you have kind of like the parent organization that kind of helps everything out. So a lot of moving parts, a lot of credit to be given.
Yoon is like the scary older sister. If you mess with people on our team, she's gonna take you out with Ash.
Ooh.
She's a cool older sister.
Well, she's quiet. That's why I
what
say.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
She bullies me all the time.
I don't know, she's
Quiet.
always nice to me.
Yoon is not quiet. Yoon speaks to everybody. Like Yoon is friends with more people than I have.
Oh yeah,
met.
she has
Y'all
a
are
hurting
hurting my
response.
feelings.
She has a response in terms of what you said. She says it bet.
All right. So our next one for team superlatives, we usually like to include a varying video game reference, and this week we're going to Borderlands 3.
Never played it.
So
What is that?
well, I can't really explain a whole lot because then we'll eat up a whole lot of time. But basically,
Okay.
it's just 4 people looking for treasure. That's like the basic gist of it. So my question is, who is the Flak of your team? This is a character in Borderlands 3 that is literally a robot. So when interpreting a Flak has a robotic personality and may take things that are said way too literally.
Oh, this is easy.
This is Yoon.
Jimbo.
Damn.
Wow, she says. Wow.
I'll go with
Jimbo shaken. Doesn't want to call anybody out.
yeah, that's a tough question.
No,
We'll go with you, and yeah.
Oh, okay, Mason.
So the amount of times I've joked about leaving the team and Yoon taking me serious is some of the best things ever. So I'd have to say Yoon.
All right, Biscuit.
No one really fits it well, but I guess who would fit it best? It has to be done. I'm sorry, Yoon. It's you.
She goes, okay, I guess it's me.
Danny.
I was gonna say me, because like I am a literal robot. So.
See,
and
I was about to say you too.
Yeah, that was my second choice. I was like debating in my head. I'm like, oh, which way do I go with this?
So I guess Danny, what makes you a literal robot?
Oh, I work with computers, and I am emotionally not there.
That
got dark.
You're there for me, Danny.
Hey, you know what? Lots of AIs getting programmed with feelings nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
yeah.
watch your backs, folks. All right, Black.
The reason I said Yoon is like the not take things too literally way, and B, like kind of what Lexi said earlier, is kind of like Terminator. Only emotion she feels is rage or neutral.
How could you say that about Yoon? That's totally not what the rest of us.
I have
She
a
feels
DM.
smug
I have a
every
DM
time she
sitting
says it, your
right
mom.
I have a DM sitting right here.
Oh man. All right, Lexi.
My meme pick is Mason, just for how many times he takes jokes like the wrong way.
Oh my god.
Totally.
Oh yeah, cowboy fan.
Such a boomer uncle move,
PH,
Mason.
like everything. It was just bad.
Let's talk about this.
All right, Dae.
I'd have to say Danny.
For the reasons that have already been released?
Yes, the already stated reasons.
Gotcha. Okay. And Yoon.
She has a lot that she messaged me in a short amount of time. She goes, okay, I guess it's me. Beep boop. Wait, fuck it. Fanny, pick him.
I just love that she typed out beep boop.
Well, to be fair,
That's probably-
Yoon does play Bastion for us. So.
Hey,
True.
There you go. There you go. Yoon AI robotic confirmed. You heard it right here, folks. All right. Looks like we got another one here, Gizmo.
Yes, we do. And like always, because this is an Overwatch tournament, we do like to choose an OWL player or a streamer for an OWL team. And today, we're going to go with the best Zenyatta ever, Jonak.
Debatable.
So, who is the player expected to make the big plays?
Oh, who we expect to make?
Yeah, who
It's
do you
Yoon.
expect to make the big plays?
It's Yoon.
Not
Period.
the person that does make the big plays. The person expected to make the big plays.
Oh, okay. Yoon.
It's still you, I mean.
I'm pretty sure all of us are just gonna say Yoon.
Just keep going down the list.
Well, okay, he said Yoon, I said Yoon. Next.
Yoon.
Next.
Noi.
What?
What?
Yoon
backwards.
He tried. He tried.
See what we mean by robotic?
The anti-Yoon is expected to make big plays, folks. Gosh, this is getting very Black Mirror. Oh.
Huh?
What?
Lexi.
I heard my name.
Yoon.
And finally, Yoon.
Expected. I choose Bisk to make him feel better.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Well,
So
you know,
he-
as we have already stated, Bisk either makes it out with 300 health or is dead. So expected
I've
to
made it
make
out
the
with
big plays,
one.
but do they always happen? So
Never.
I'm
No.
sorry, son. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
That's,
You were adopted
it's
anyway.
I still love you. It's all right. I have my fair share of big dives that don't go well either. All right, and the last question, just something to get a little personal. See your lives a little bit outside of Overwatch.
God.
I know, right? So you can either choose yourself or you can choose somebody on the team. We're not for certain how completely close knit you are, but who has the most interesting hobby, and what is it? Starting again with Jimbo.
Well, I don't know too many of these hobbies overall, other than video gaming. I like to fish, but that's not that interesting in my opinion either.
Hey, fishing's a fun time.
It is. It's a good time.
I mean,
So-
it all depends on who you are. You define what is interesting, Jimbo.
Just know that you have further indicted yourself as the boomer on the team.
Yeah. Fishing is a boomer hobby.
Oh goodness.
Oh, I've got another one.
Okay.
Bisk. Bisk makes music.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. I'm their dad and I didn't even know that.
How dare you?
I know. See how much I know about my children?
Look, he just yells at them to go to their room and then just expects them to play Overwatch. That's
He
all.
also enjoys cooking.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I would imagine with a name like Biscuit.
I don't know. I just thought bread was funny, so that's where that came from.
Very well. All right, Mason.
I'd have to say Bisk. He actually does make some decent beats.
Wow. Just so excited, Mason is.
I used to work in radio. Biscuit, send me some tunes later. I'll let you know.
I'm just
but
saying.
they
I'm
want,
just
like, the
saying.
serious
As
ones or
the
the
coach,
ones
you
that'll
can
make them
never
hurt?
get them too hyped, or else they get
No.
too big for their britches. So
That's
it's
good.
some good, at least par music.
He also
Riding the
sings.
line.
Dang. All right. Biscuit.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know too much about everybody else. So so by default, I have to pick myself.
Okay.
Because,
Two
you know,
times.
Wow.
I have to. Okay, I have to this time.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Oh
it's,
my
it's
gosh.
okay. You are legitimately the most interesting person here. Please proceed.
No, I'm not.
Damn, hurtful black.
Wow. So
But yeah,
what hobby are you choosing there, Biscuit? You said you had to choose yourself, but you didn't choose anything.
as a hobby, I guess, yeah, I make music. I really think it's surprisingly relaxing, and it's, I don't know, I just think it's really fun.
Are you more of like the killer beats or more like the ASMR kind of music?
I can do both. I do both.
Send both my way.
Very nice.
Okay, do you want the ones that'll make you hurt or the ones that'll make you vibe?
Ooh.
Both.
Like I've okay, you're getting Mountain Dew. Trust me, that one's gonna make you
Mountain
hurt.
Dew. Oh my god.
I'm
that
already
one will make
jacked
you-
up. Let's go.
Oh boy.
It'll make you hurt, but not the ways you think.
All right, Fanny.
Well, I'm not gonna brag about myself like some people, so I'm gonna pick Biscuit for his music.
And Black.
I'm gonna say Bisque for his cooking because I also enjoy that. Funny thing, he's actually allergic to eggs, so it's really interesting to like hear him talk about like different recipe adaptations that he has.
That's
because
cool.
no egg.
I hate being allergic to egg.
I'm sorry.
It does make cooking harder. I will
Just
say
don't
that.
be.
I'm trying.
just like don't be allergic. Come on.
5 head.
Oh,
I'm trying,
man.
but after I go within a 5-foot radius of egg, I just collapse.
Oh goodness. All right, Lexi.
That's what I do. I ride racers on the weekends. That's fun. They go zoom zoom. And Biscuit drinks energy drinks, so that's his cool hobby, I think. Forgot to mention that he
not the
drinks-
music, not the singing, not
Red
the
Bull is his hobby.
not the cooking. It's just drinking energy drinks.
Yes.
That's what makes Biscuit cool.
I mean, I have a Red Bull addiction. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh
got-
goodness.
He got like almost all the way through a 24 pack in one game.
Yeah.
Almost.
Biscuit. Are you trying to remove yourself from this planet?
I mean, a little.
I mean,
We haven't
Wow.
talked about the block of wood yet either, so.
Oh, we do not
Block
talk
of
about my
wood?
butt. We don't talk about my buttwood, please.
What? Okay, it's Dae's turn. You can choose to inform us about the buttwood or choose something else.
I don't know what the buttwood is. I'm out
Okay.
of the loop.
There you go. So
Very hard to
whatever-
explain, isn't it?
It's pretty easy. It's literally my chair broke because I'm fat, so I put wood where I would sit, and now I sit on wood on my chair. It's not that hard to
I
explain.
don't understand how that's a hobby though. I
Create
guess
a
energy
diagram.
drinks aren't a hobby either,
more
but
of a
I
kink.
guess we're accepting.
Just accept my answers, Captain.
Very well. Dae.
I don't know other people's hobbies, but I mean my major is pretty interesting. I do cyber criminology.
Ooh, that's
awesome.
that is pretty cool.
I'm a rocket scientist. Like not even
I
Captain.
know.
Well, I'm gonna write down Mason and Dae's phone numbers for like 10 years down the road. I need to expand my contact list.
No, if I really want to flex, I'm a part of the United States Space Force. I'm not even Captain.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So are you called spaceman?
See, it's funny because
well,
we can't
you
say
see-
certain things in chat.
See,
otherwise
we're not even joking. We enlisted folks are straight up pushing to have the Master Sergeant be called Master Chief.
Oh my gosh.
We're
dude.
we're pushing that so
Oh,
hard. It's a little
man.
depressing, but yeah, I just want to be a Master Chief.
that like as
Wow.
a vet, when I heard that the Space Force was something that was actually being created, I was like, oh boy.
bullets in space.
Well, like we already have enough people that have a hard enough time being on the planet, and there are a select few of us that are able to go into the water. Like, how much rarer is it those of us that will be able to fight in space? Just saying, folks. All right, yep, all the pew pews. Get your practice in Among Us there, Mason. You're gonna need it. All right.
Get all the asteroids.
Yo, I saw the Master Chief vent, I swear.
Oh, Master Chief Super Sus. Oh, man. Yoon.
Hobby, ... Prob Bisque and his music / cooking, or Mason's hobby of losing comp games.
Whoa! I feel like it's just a hobby that Mason said that with a straight face, or at least it sounded like a straight face.
It's funny because
He's
Mason
crying
went
in
from
real
masters to
life.
diamond, below diamond.
Hey, that's higher than me, so I mean, all props to you. All right, well, that's it for all our questions tonight. So that brings us to.
Don't do it.
Do it.
That was so in the interview world, Gizmo, that's called a setup, and you're supposed to. There you go.
Sorry, they throw me. I kept talking. Burger Dick trivia. So tonight's trivia is Guess That Partner. We will give you the name of an Overwatch character's partner, whether it be someone that they were in a relationship with, or a family member, or just someone who may or may not have been part of a group they've been part of.
All right,
So
now
in
everyone
order-
close Google right now. Everyone close Google right now.
So
That's a good
in order
one.
to play, here's how you do it. You will say your name for the buzzer, and by your name I mean your name in the Discord. So please don't everyone say me at once. So if Jimbo's got it, he's going to say Jimbo. We're going to pick who we hear first, and if they answer the trivia question correct, they get to pick someone from their team to be kicked from the server.
Mm-hmm.
If you get it wrong,
Remember, guys, everyone but you.
Remember the
Yeah.
plan. Remember the plan.
Yes. But here's the thing: if you get it wrong,
You're the plan.
you're the one leaving. Any questions?
Is there any phone of friends?
No,
No.
we don't.
Can
do
I have
that.
a juice
Does
box?
this look like?
I have an
frickin'
question.
Who?
Is this
I have
multiple
a
choice?
question.
No, it's not multiple choice either.
Is there a 15-minute
no,
bathroom
no.
break?
Who wants to be a millionaire here? The prize is you get to close out the show with us.
Technically, one of them will have two answers you can pick from, but just one. All right. So
Technically.
All right.
for our first person, let's see how well you guys are into the comics of the lore. Emily
Bisque.
Biscuit.
Tracer.
That is correct.
Well, wait. Who was Emily?
Emily was Tracer's girlfriend.
There you go.
What
It's
is
a
it?
two-part answer. You got to give both
Yep.
parts.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. Now it's correct. So who are we kicking, Biscuit?
Nerd.
Mason.
Sorry.
Get
Get y'all leave before you can ban me.
Oh man, that means if Mason, that means if Mason's gone, we don't have. Did
We don't
Mason
have a
really
use.
just leave before I kicked him? Oh my gosh! See, now I gotta. Well, too bad. I still get to hunt Mason down and kick him from the server. So so. You know what? I take time to set these kick messages up, so you could at least be respectful and stay there, Mason. But Abraca, bye.
Whip and Nene.
So I guess now somebody else will have to try to get Yoon's answer in for us.
I
That
will
we
also. I'll do it. I
kick
guess.
the translator.
All right, Yoon.
All
Hit
right.
me.
So next
Nice.
one on our list, Sam,
Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Anna. That's Anna's husband. Or former husband, ex-husband, whatever. Okay, it's Farrah's father.
I was gonna say
That is both correct.
I was gonna say both of those are correct. So there you go, Jimbo. Who we taking out?
Well, Bisque was pretty fast on that, so let's get Bisque out.
Oh my god! We're just booting everyone that's helping you.
It's just kick the translator, guys.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
kick the translator. I see how. it is.
Whoever you kick, that person becomes the next translator.
Oh
So,
my gosh,
Jimbo,
that's
you're the
just-
next translator.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
All right, Biscuit, do you have any last words before I kick you out of here?
Yeah, follow me on Twitch, Cursed Biscuit, Cursed with a K. I do funny things, I scream a lot, and it's a good time.
Well,
And also, one more thing, I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son. You
God.
were the chosen one, but now I gotta kick you out. All right.
All right.
Let's move on
So,
to our next one.
The next one
really
is
terrified.
Demon.
Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Diva. That was her teammate in the Mecha Squad.
All
That
right.
is
You knew
correct.
what color she was.
Oh.
That's
What
just
was
for
that?
extra points. That's not part of the question.
It's not part of the question, just extra point.
Oh my god.
I'll give you a hint. When you think demon, what color do you usually think?
Oh, I think her mech was red.
That is correct.
Interesting. I thought demons was blue, but I am
Nope.
obviously wrong. So, haha, can't kick me out. I'm in charge of this show. All right, Jimbo, who are we sending away?
Well, Yoon is asked to be kicked, but the plan was to leave Yoon for last. But we'll do her a favor and we'll kick Yoon.
See, I was gonna be willing to
It was
allow
gonna
you to
be
message
funny.
me to close
Jimbo,
things out, but
It
you
was
know,
gonna be funny.
Keep Yoon. Keep Yoon.
nope,
Okay,
Jimbo is
okay.
already chosen. So you,
Wait, she doesn't want to be kicked anymore.
but you have already chosen.
Um,
You have already made your choice. So, Yoon, would you like to send Jimbo any last words before we send you on your way?
Any last words, Yoon? Oh, she's typing. She's typing.
Oh,
Mason is a May OTP. That is all.
There we go. All right. Well, Yoon, you were gone too soon. And then there were 5. All right. So let's see here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, this is a good one that caused lots of controversy over a video game, and it really shouldn't matter. Vincent. Oh, really? It's so quiet.
Dang, and he
This
gave you
was
the
like a
best
big
you could have.
deal. This was a huge deal.
I am enthralled by Overwatch.
I think I know it. I just don't know for sure, so I'm not
Well,
gonna
give it a
buzz
shot.
in.
You know what?
No, give it a
Fuck it.
shot.
Black.
Black.
Soldier 76.
And who was Vincent?
BF or husband.
I'll take it. It was a prior romantic partner. It was never defined what their actual
Okay,
relationship was.
Soldier's last one night stand. There, that is what happened.
Again, it was not defined. They were just they were reading over the comic in preparation for this. You know, Vincent was someone that Soldier was intimate with, was someone that was looking forward to being a part of their life after they left the military, but then Overwatch was formed and changed the path of Soldier 76, and it was unfortunate, and everyone got mad that Soldier was gay, but we accept everyone here on the BeatDrop, so you people get out of here. All right, that's all I gotta say.
Bye.
All right, so Black, congratulations, you got that one correct. Who we kicking out of here?
Myself.
Oh,
You know what? I allowed that to slide last time, but we're not doing that anymore. You pick somebody else. I was a little thrown the last time we let that happen, and then like half the team kicked themselves out. We're not letting that happen.
Jimbo's been active. We kicked the translator again.
Well, I mean, we don't need a translator anymore, so
I know.
guess-
Still.
Very well.
Sentiment.
Same principle. So, Jimbo, any last words?
I just want to give a shout out to everybody who's helped with the team and everybody who I've played with in the past on Bork. Shammy, Caden, Lady, Ride Coast, anybody else, Captain Biscuits, and all the others that I played with, and have a nice night.
All right, thank you, Jimbo. Jimbo, shrimp just got fried. All right, and then there were 4. What do we got next there, Gizmo?
Next we have Gerard.
Die.
Dae.
It was Widowmaker's husband.
Congratulations, you got it right. Who we kicking?
I'm gonna kick Black.
Everyone that's actually answering questions are the people getting kicked. That's awesome. I love this. All right, Black. Any last words?
I mean, Dai is kicking me, so I'm used to being kicked. So just get me out of here.
Aww. Well, Black, we send you
No,
into.
I'm chaotic neutral as crap, so I get kicked from a lot of things.
Aww. That's unfortunate. Well, we're gonna send you back into the darkness. And then there were 3. All right. So this should be, or I would think, is a relatively known one. But I guess it would depend on how you identify the relationship. Mandata. Hello, is this thing on? The word was mandata. There was like a whole cinematic about it. Might have a hero that's very similar to this person.
Can you send me a link?
Oh my god.
Dai?
Dae.
Was it Zenyatta's, like, teacher?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's right. We put religious leader because there wasn't really a definitive term, but I mean, Mandata was.
He does say that he was his teacher in one of the voice interactions, so that is correct.
True. Hey, who let Black back in here?
I don't know.
Kick him out.
Get out of here! Ridiculous! Trying to get back in here. Oh my gosh! I know you have the links from earlier, but you're not supposed to jump back in.
All right.
All right, Dae, who we sending away?
I guess Fanny.
Okay.
Fanny. Oh my!
Back again.
Now I gotta ban Black just because they keep jumping back in. All right, so I'm not gonna. Don't delete message history. Oh my god! It even comes with a ban hammer. Look at that! Look at that, Black. Look what I gotta do to keep you out of here.
So just to be clear, like if we answer wrong, we get kicked, right?
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
She's scheming.
All right, Fanny. It was glad to have you here, but we gotta let you go. Any last words?
Shout out to all the people of the world. You guys are awesome.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, as a tank player, you beat on empty, and then there were 2.
The
Oh,
last
boy.
one. Which one to pick? Which one? I know which one.
We
I'm
only
gonna
got one left because you deleted the other one.
Oh Lord.
No. I have 2 on here that we haven't done.
Oh, that's true. We do have a second one. That's true.
But I'm gonna do this one because I think it might be a little bit harder than the other one. Harold.
Dai.
It
was the scientist that worked with Winston, like his dad figure.
Wow, look at that.
Correct.
We even put like scientist / father, sort of. And that's
actually,
exactly right.
For those who don't know, Harold's last name is Winston, where Winston gets his name.
Yeah. So that's why he's sort of like the father of Winston because of, well, you know what? Just go watch the freaking cinematics and read the comics, all right? We're not going to do your job for you. Okay, come on. All right, so Lexi, that means you got to go, Lexi. Usually the quiet ones come out on top, but not this time. So any last words, Lexi?
I love you all. Have a good night.
It was nice to have you, and as I'm sure you're used to, Lexi was ejected. And Dae!
Yay!
You are the last one. Congratulations. Do you have any unrestricted comments that you want to make about your team that can't be fought because they're all gone now?
Mason is May OTP, of course. Yoon is my favorite DPS. I love her Ash. And follow me on Twitter at Dae _1.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us tonight. And thank you so much, all of Pantheon, for being here tonight. And I know, especially as we get into the later parts of the season, at the time we're recording this, it's in just finishing the second week of Stage 2. So we know everybody's busy with school and everyone's getting ready for the playoffs. So we appreciate you taking the time out to be with us. With that being said, that's it from us here at the Beat Drop. My name's Captain Jack.
And I'm Gizmo Charmander, and we'll see you later.
Let's drop the beat.